difficult to deal with.
Yeah, and I mean, look, we're going to have to see exactly where all these guys line up, because don't forget, just because PK's on the Gwen and Liang's on the Tryndamere doesn't mean that we're not seeing them to get these massive leads at the 15-minute mark. They're 2,700 gold up on average of 15, but maybe not this time as Vista.
Vista, in a lot of trouble. There will be a jungler here. On the second flash forward, gets the Shield of Day breakdown. Kino going to have to flash himself. Double Summoners burned. And it's the supports. We said Beyond were great at the early game, and this is going to be a bit of a struggle for them right now, as we do see the Xenoblade comes in. They're going to get a flay down. Kino will not get caught out, but he gets the exhaust down straight away. They're going to have Willer onto the tower, who is already flashed, and Doggo will pick up his kills. They trade 1 for 1. Not ideal for Hanwha, but you'll take it for Beyond.
There's the Aphelios, which is the important one in this lane.
Yeah, is the important one. There's the bullet time coming out. Doggo going to be underneath this turret. Has red, white, so would be favoring a fight. Double up, not good. Yeah. Don't know if we want to go for that, but now Chovy going to be finding himself in a 1v3. They're going to get the slowdown. He has no flash. He opted for the ghost, which has already been popped off. They flash in on top of him. He gets the riposte down. They're going to be able to get him out because they're just too afraid to fully engage on top of him. And he's going to be able to find himself at the blue buff, but PK and Husha are in hot pursuit. They need one last auto attack. I think Chovy's just going to wait for the execute, and that should be enough to get him out. No, never mind. Liang picks himself up a kill, so
the shield, and you actually end up losing the decent chunk of that wave before Husha goes and collects it, so Liang kind of losing it, or sorry, PK losing it in that.
Oh, Death though gets caught out by a hook. They're going to use the Moonlight Vigil. Willer is here. He doesn't know if he wants to go underneath the tower just yet. He takes the turret shot. He can't fully commit because the wave is not quite there. Now it is, and now he's going to look for something to go. As Doggo just going to try and use these chakrams to keep himself alive, keep himself pushing, but there's enough burst damage down. Death tanking up the turret perfectly. Vista going to be able to pick up a second, and they answer back in the bot side.
Yeah, Kino unfortunately not quite able to save it. Vista though, he's going to fall down.
Yeah, he's dead. It's Kino, though, who picked up the kill. So Liang would have absolutely adored getting that kill, but not quite able to get it. And while it's been happening, Husha recognizes, hey, I'm on by myself in the top set. I'll take Rifty.
Again, though, you're being run around the map as Beyond Gaming, right? You got Liang is now committed to the bot lane, which means you see Husha, like, help mid lane get that push in, rotate down towards bot side. You've already taken 2 turret plates, see if you can get more.
Here we go. Flash forward. They're going to get the Shield of Day right, but Kino is not really the target you want. They invest an awful lot into that, and feels like to take himself a javelin to the back of the head. They are going to drop down the Rift Herald like he talked about.
Look at the pings though. There's a ward in behind Beyond Gaming. Chovy just reset. They may be looking to try and make a play on this Rift Herald bot side.
There are no TPs available for Morgan though just yet, so it could be a native 5v5. There's the Rift Herald getting its charge off. They're thinking about it. They're looking to see if they can land a little bit of poke. But with the Gravitum and the Inferno, very difficult to land on the Doggo, and if he catches you out with a Moonlight Vigil, it could spell disaster for Hanwha.
Yeah, especially as you can see, he's got the just
Chovy 117 CS versus 80 at 90. As we can see now, Husha might be in a little bit of trouble, just get himself away, but the Vanguard's edge is enough to keep him a little bit slowed up. They will jump on top of him. The Javelin Toss not quite going to land, and now Morgan going in 1v2. He hasn't quite got his jungler with him just yet. He almost goes ticking down. One more tick of the Ignite. Not quite going to be able to get him. The riposte slows down PK, who's just trying to keep Chovy at bay. Liang is here. It's a 3v2. I don't think they want to fully commit to this one here yet. Morgan has got TP. They have got Vistas roaming up. No Flash used it last time, and no Vanguard's Edge as well. So does pick up a plate, but 160 gold for a plate, 300 for a kill. As Morgan jumps down, he's going to try and TP himself away. He should be able to get himself out. Not enough damage, oh, as I say it. I was almost eating my words. Very, very close. And while you commit those resources top, there is a lot of damage, and this is the Doggo that we're talking about. This Aphelios pick can wreak havoc, but a TP's coming in off the back side of this. They're going to try and jump onto Husha, but oh, that was so smart! That was so smart! Oh my god, I love that play! Using it to knock Morgan over the top, but they're not quite out of dodge yet. They need to get himself out there. He's going to use the Vanguard's Edge down on top of him, but they're going to be able to commit to this one. There's the Dragon's Rage kick. He lands Sonic Wave as well. There's a TP coming in from PK as well. They're going to fully commit onto Morgan. Morgan's trying to dash. He's trying to flash. He's trying to get on top of him. He'll trade 1 for 1. PK now getting a grand challenge on top of him. The Tryndamere is still here, still has the Undying Rage. Chovy slowed down, gets his resistance dropped a little bit. It's going to be a 3v2 in a moment. You have got the Undying Rage popped, and now that cooldown is gone. They're going to keep chasing on top of him. They don't need to go for PK just yet. They're going to force the flash out of the Tryndamere as we go back up towards that top side, and they will take down PK. While that's been happening, though, mid lane's been taken by Beyond.
And that's the problem, is that you've overcommitted all those resources. He's going to be a big boy, and you're going to have to give him respect. And again, when we come into these team fights, it's going to be offense is your best defense. See, back to full health.
Yep, he is back to full health. He was about 900 gold up on his counterpart. There is a 1200 gold lead for Chovy over Gwen, which is to be expected. They didn't really lane against each other. There's a 2-man stun. Immediately Kino has to use the Mikhail's Blessing. PK though going to keep himself alive with the W,
Leon.
and now Leon going to come in. They've used a lot of their ultimates here. We're going to see Willer getting caught on. He's forced to go golden immediately. There's a hook, but not quite going to land. Chovy now acting as a front line. They land the Sonic Wave. They go in. Depth is going to flash away. He does not want to get caught out by this Lee Sin. Willer now in a little bit of trouble. They're going to jump on the Leon, who's forced to use the Undying Rage. This is good from Hanwha. They're getting a lot out of the side of Beyond as they go in. There's the exhaust going down to try and keep Doggo alive. They're going to try and just jump all on top of a Moonlight Vigil. Completely whipped. PK gets one down. That's one for Doggo, but they trade it back 1-for-1. It's a hell of an extended fight. There's so many low health bars. There's one more for Doggo, but they again trade it back. It's a 3-for-2 in favor of Hanwha. They're still going. The hook will go wide. They still have the flay. They will be able to use it. Deft. Deft. Oh no, he's able to get the heal down, but he was all a bait. Gets the kill down. 4-for-2.
An unfortunate ride on the Ruse Cruise. These 1-3-1 sort of compositions, particularly in the mid game, right? And you see just a little bit of it there. Two people showing the. Oh, hang on.
Oh, Doggo might be in a little bit of trouble. Does not have flash, and that means he's going to go down. You cannot be standing right beside each other. Kino is almost dead. There it is. Double kill given over to Deft, and that's going to mean they have full control of this mid lane. They're going to have full control around Baron.
Never mind. Full collapse coming in for Hanwha, and they're just able to take the mid lane turret, and now they can fall back towards this Baron. You've only got 3 members of Beyond gaming up. It would take a miracle for them to stop this, or for Husha to make the steal.
Yeah, Vista just trying to play keep away right now. They don't know exactly. They have no idea about the vision.
Husha tries to move in. He got the miracle steal yesterday to get Beyond Gaming 2 here. Can he do it again against Hanwha?
He's going to have to. 4,000 HP. They don't know what the HP of this Baron is right now. He's going to jump back out. Morgan said, no, I'm going to make sure you keep away. They're going to go in with a Dragon's Rage kick, but he is dead. No steal for you. PK goes golden. The Baron hasn't been stopped just yet. It will fully reset, and I think that's objective confirmed. You did it. Atlas, king of the Cloud Souls. But yeah, you can see right now, we haven't even really talked about it, but Dev 4-0 and 7, a 2-item Gwen. You just can't deal with this.
Young. I don't know if you want to be there.
Don't know if you want to go for that, but oh my lord, that double up. That was absurd amount of damage. Well, that's been happening on the top side. We have a little bit of a problem for PK in the bot as they're going to go head-to-head with Chovy, and this is a 4v4 and a 1v1, but they're going to get the going to slow him down. They now know it's going down. It's not an exceptionally quick Baron, must be said, but there is very little vision right now. Kino, you're in a lot of trouble if you get caught out here. Chovy's on the flank. They're going to go for it. Vista being caught off. They're going to try and just commit on the Doggo straight away. He flashes away. Going to try and put down the damage, but the bullet time from Def absolutely shreds these health bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hanwha Life will decimate Beyond in this fight, and there's nothing they can do about it. Beyond going to have Liang as the last remaining player, and they're going to look to end the game. Yeah, and
Hanwha just collapsing so well there, managing to pick up Beyond as they're trying to contest the Baron, but it will now be Hanwha closing out game number 1.
Game 1 in 29 minutes. Hanwha take their first all-important step towards getting themselves to the group stage. It looked like they may have had opportunities for Beyond, but in the end, the pressure